and steal it.
That's
Of course
my
we
point.
know that, bro.
That's my point. Don't let them tell
Of
you
course we know
America
that.
ain't it.
But no. America's in the Bible, but it doesn't say America. It's codenamed Babylon the Great. So the so-called white man can't tell us nothing.
I'm talking about the actual land. You're talking about the name. I get it.
Yeah, no. The land is here in America. It's called different things. All right, but the so-called white man, whose name is Esau Edom, didn't psychologically work anything on our mind to make us think, because he wants us to that America is going to be destroyed.
Now,
God ordained America to be destroyed.
Now, is Esau, is that all Europeans? Like, how does that work?
All right, that's going to go to your question. Now, the thing with if you're an Edomite by lineage, if your seed line come from Esau, the man himself,
right,
you are an Edomite, regardless of what you look like. So in other words,
because there's no black people that I'm assuming come from this tribe, right?
I got you. So in other words, if the so-called white man Esau Edom, the actual Edomites, start sleeping with black women, right? Spanish women, Latin women, whatever women, which they did do that. The scriptures talk about separating the wheat and the tares. So now, just because this kid come out jet black, he's a so-called, he's an Edomite. He's an Edomite. So we got to get past.
There's a lot of devils that look like us.
Exactly. So we got to get past the appearance. So you ask about the so-called white man. If you're an Edomite, you're an Edomite. Point blank. Period. I don't care what you look like. But for the most part, they appear red, Caucasian looking and shit. So for the most part, absolutely. So now,
how would somebody know they're Edomite if they never?
We judge the spirit by the spirit, because we got brothers that look like straight crackers, but they in the camp. They out there teaching. We fellowship. These are brothers, because their fathers go back to an Israelite, and it reversed the same way, because that's the so-called white man looking like black people, Edomites looking like so-called black people, and then you got brothers, so-called looking brothers,
that are
black
fair
people.
Skin, but they still
forget about the fair skin. They could be black like Shaq. You know what I'm saying? But their father's lineage go back to Esau. I don't care how black you are. If your father's lineage go back to an Edomite, you the seed of the devil. So it goes beyond skin color. You know what I mean?
I track that.
It goes beyond skin color.
You're the first person I've ever heard it say that on the camera. Hey,
skin color is an indicator.
Just
really
put it like
saying
that. But that's important for people to understand when they're watching our videos. People just be thinking y'all be
right,
on the white
Blake
man.
Griffith. Blake Griffith, for example.
The white man is not that powerful.
Not really, but the Lord gave him power for a moment.
He uses
a moment.
He uses us. He uses our source energy.
That's power. I mean, they got them books, 48 Laws of Power. One of the power rules is, instead of you using your power, use somebody else to do it for you. Esau runs by that, bro. A powerful person don't always do shit. They're not out in the field. They got people doing it for them. Doesn't make you powerful. I'm a working class man. We working class men. It doesn't make us powerful.
So would you say, all right, so would you say there might be people that look like Esau, but they might make the transition with us because of who they are?
What we said. That's what we said. That's what we said.
Okay.
That's why I said we got brothers that look like crackers, but I don't say that offensively for my brothers, but they know that. They know what they look like. And they're the
you're not talking about a light skinned brother. You're talking about
I'm talking about look like a white guy.
Like a white guy.
Like that guy right there in that sign right there?
Right.
Getting his arms pierced?
Right.
Guys like that. He could look like that. He could, you know,
but his heart says that he's an Israelite.
His lineage. His lineage.
So how are you able to see his lineage?
I'm not able to see his lineage. That's why we judge. Get on Romans, Doc.
This is Romans.
I'm not able to see his lineage.
It says the spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit.
Right. So the spirit, which is the spirit of this book,
bear witness. You're using your intuitiveness to kind of feel this person.
We're using the spirit. Yeah. To a degree, that's that word. You can say intuitive, but it's the spirit. So when you go to the book of Deuteronomy, I'm sure you heard about the book of Deuteronomy. Good. I know that. So the curses written in the book of Deuteronomy, the laws, the history, all of that applies to these people on the sun. So we use this. And what the conditions that we're living in.
12 tribes.
12 tribes, Deuteronomy, all of that. Everything that's written in the scriptures, we fit the bill. That's it. We fit the bill. So read on that.
The spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
So there's no lineage. There's no record. I'm not going to say and tell you we got records of being, I'm from the tribe of Benjamin. He's from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin. You know, Judah, Benjamin. I don't have that. We don't have that. Right. So we moving 100% on faith.